Hello, welcome to the lunch table is back. Boys are greater than coronavirus. We got all the boys with us. How we doing, boys? How we feeling?
Fantastic.
We're great. We're
Thanks
great.
for having us on.
I would just like to say for anybody who saw my face in that intro, a fox just ran right past my window, so I had to give a little reaction.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Dude, there's a fox.
All
Bro,
right,
why do
first
you
things.
talk? Why do you talk? You don't have to.
There's a fox, bro.
No one cares about your fox.
All right, first things first. Cap, our good friend. You got some Netflix suggestions, don't you? We got a lot of time spent on the couch. Give us some hints.
Absolutely. Right off the bat, fan favorite of all the boys at the current moment in time, Ozark. If you're not watching Ozark, right, you're doing something wrong. You gotta get on the trend. It's not like Game of Thrones where like everybody's watching it and half of it's bad. Ozark is a great show. If you're not watching it, you're doing something wrong.
Bake, you've watched Ozark. You got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that finished it. I finished it in like 2 weeks. And there's going to be
No
another
spoilers.
season. Like they ended on a cliffhanger, so that's good.
Oh, thanks for spoiling the season.
Yeah, thanks, Big.
Oh, wow.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
I'm saying there's going to be another one.
I haven't even started it, so.
All right, Cap, next one.
Next one, another classic, another fan favorite. If you haven't already watched Breaking Bad, then you should go watch Breaking Bad. Like
That's
just
facts.
that's right off the top. That's just Breaking Bad, Ozark.
You like a little Breaking Bad, don't you?
I am on season 1, episode 5.
They are
You finished
very
it.
So
they're like really similar shows. Like I like both of them, but like I feel like Ozark kind of ripped it off like a little bit.
Yeah, I like Breaking Bad a lot more.
A healthy amount.
What?
Also, to address the elephant in the room, yes, there is an empty seat. Just ignore that. No one's there. Ignore that.
Mr.
Yeah.
DiMatteo.
I think people were ignoring it until you said that.
You know what, bro? All right, Cap. Next suggestion, bro.
Okay, this one's a bit of a curveball. I'm not gonna lie, bit of a curveball. I know I have a lot of Love Island fans on the call right now. A lot of Love Island fans. So I'm just gonna throw this one out there. If you haven't watched Love Is Blind on Netflix, okay, it is another kind of show like that. All right, listen, it gets pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it gets pretty crazy.
You mean it's terrible?
Attractive women, attractive men. It's a great show to watch.
Drew, any thoughts on that?
I have not watched that. I'm a big Love Island guy, though, for sure.
Tej, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, if Kep raves about it, I may have to give it a go, If it's anything like Love Island, I mean, can't go wrong.
All right, Cap, you got any more?
Do I have it? Oh, off the top, another one. If you haven't already seen both seasons of All American, you
Yes,
have
sir.
to watch All American. Oh my God.
Now,
Great show.
okay, if you have Hulu, Friday Night Lights is on Hulu. Like
Yes.
All American is just
That's
like
a
a
good show.
Walmart version of Friday Night Lights. Everything about All American, it's not bad, but everything about All American is just a little bit worse than Friday
Big
Night.
doesn't like it.
All American is a great show.
It's a good show, but Friday Night Lights is just like,
Friday Night Lights is legit.
yeah.
It's true.
All right, if anyone has any other Netflix suggestions and want to chip in now, anything?
BoJack Horseman. That's all I
Al,
gotta say. BoJack Horseman. Banger.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right.
Yeah, no problem.
What even is that joke?
That's all I got. It's about it's a cartoon show, but it's not like a kid show, all right? So it's about this horse, and he was in a famous show in the 90s. Now present day, he's a drug addict, he's an alcoholic, and it's just about his life.
Wait,
it's pretty deep.
horse
It's a good
before?
show.
Wait, he was a horse before?
No, he's a horse. Barry, the animals and people live together, so he's a horse.
Oh, and then he turns himself into a pickle, right?
No, I'm joking.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funniest shit I've ever seen, I swear.
Chuck, can you kick Memo now?
Jay.
All right. Moving on. Barry, did you do what I told you to do?
No, but I thought of something when we were just sitting here.
All right, what you got? Well, before we start, this segment was supposed to be called Random Shit with Barry. So I told Barry, before you come on, think of something random you'd like to talk about, but he clearly did not. He didn't think of anything.
Well, now I did.
Just like set a
Alright.
timer on our phone and just like give Barry like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, Barry, it's your turn. It's your turn.
I'm good.
Well,
Barry, just say
let's
whatever
see.
you say. In the
TikTok has been great right now. Like it is popping. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
we got all like the just like, you know what I'm saying?
You have to elaborate like a
Barry.
little.
Oh wait, Barry.
Barry, what? Barry, you could tell them about what you did to me the other night.
What?
All right. So I told Joke that my house burnt down because of a gas leak, and he believed it. Yeah, he's stupid. So like, I basically I just got off video games and my Wi-Fi crashed, and I just texted and I was like, yo, my house just crashed, and then he's like, what? I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to say my house just burnt down. So I just made up a lie that my house burnt down because of a gas leak and it just blew up. Got a fake picture off internet of a house burning down. He believed it, and then I was like, yo, my dog just ran away, or it's in the house, and then it just went further from there. It was awesome.
Joke, you're retarded for believing that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a good friend. He had me worried. I almost called 911.
It's Barry.
House burned down?
Yeah, I'm a good friend. I care about my boy. I mean, dumb shit happens to Barry, as we know. So I don't know. I gotta stay on my toes.
That's true.
Another 3 minutes and 35 seconds. So
I don't think we're gonna
actually
make it.
currently taking TikTok suggestions of what to make on TikTok. So if any of your viewers want to shout out to me what to make on TikTok,
it's not live, Gary.
It's not live right now.
No, I know, but they're gonna listen to it.
Are you making it
Alright.
now?
Yeah, I've made a ton.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, it's a hidden account.
Barry,
Barry,
link your
None of
link.
my
Are
friends
they
follow.
anything?
Plug your
are they
TikTok, Barry.
anything
What's
like
your
the ones
TikTok?
you do in Santis?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Cut that out.
Wait a minute.
Kepler, you gotta stop, bro.
I'm just saying what Barry said earlier.
Okay. All right. I think that's gonna do it for random shit with Barry. Moving on. Moving on, I'm gonna go to Memo. He's got some. I hope he does. He's got some hidden bangers for the quarantine break. Bems, what you got for us?
Well, I wouldn't say very hidden, but just some song recommendations. First, I got to throw a little shout out to my good friend Finn Dinkle. Before last year, I had never heard of Tyler the Creator, and he really turned me on to Tyler. Yo, Kepler, spit out your water, buddy. Well, I got 2 song suggestions. Number one is Fucking Young / Perfect Peach Fuzz. 2 good songs by Tyler the Creator you should listen to. And then if you like Tame Impala, that sort of spacey type of sound, you should listen to Mac DeMarco, M-A-C, and then DeMarco. And then his most famous song is
spell Mac, but not DeMarco.
Some people might spell Mac like M-A-C-K. I don't know. Anyway, Chamber of Reflection. That's a good song. And then so is This Old Dog. And I've also been listening to a lot of Kanye the past 2 weeks.
Shout out, Joe.
Yeah.
Michael Vaughn and Matthew Yodes introduced me or got me hooked on Kanye. I don't know why. I've been listening to Flashing Lights a lot the past couple days.
That's fire.
Good song.
And
But
else?
that's pretty much it for that.
I'm writing an essay about Tyler the Creator right now.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
For school or just for your fun?
Kepler, we have the same essay. Yeah. Why? I'm just randomly
Barry,
writing.
why would he be writing that?
Kep, who are you writing it on? Kep, who are you
Okay,
writing it
you
on?
put me on.
I'm actually doing it about sports and healing the country after traumatic events like 9/11.
What?
Traumatic?
Traumatic.
I know I
Traumatic.
said it wrong. I know
What
I said it
event?
wrong.
Yeah, a couple of sport. Couple of
The research paper, whatever.
I like sport.
I hate you.
All right, anyone else got any song
to write
suggestions?
about. Oh my god.
Took Her to the O by Kid Vaughn. Banger.
TJ, I know you have. TJ, any song
Did
suggestions?
you say oh?
Yeah, Took Her to the O. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Leaders by Lil Uzi Vert.
When to Say
Come
When
on.
by Drake.
What?
When to Say When.
All right, I think that concludes our music suggestion.
Juicy's
Young
fire.
by Kesha.
Juicy's
All
fire.
right. All right, so a couple weeks ago, we did a little rankings of music by certain artists, and we kind of gathered our top 5 songs per artist. Now we're going to go a little more broad. I want everyone to say their top 3 musical artists of all time and a little explanation why. So, Mems, you want to start?
Well, Chuck, I had a little difficulty. I didn't actually think of 3, but I know my number 1 for sure. I think my number 1 would definitely be the Beatles. I'm a little bit of an old head, but I think that their music influenced so much of the future generations that even though only half of them are still alive, their impact still transcends when they were actually making music. And they have
sounds like a thesis right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, that's an essay question.
I have over 100 songs saved by the Beatles on my playlist. I will never get sick of them. They're an artist where you can just keep enjoying their music, and it's always good.
All right, Diego's, you got a certain one?
I got 2.
You got
Number
2?
1, Bruce Springsteen. I'm still pissed at Baker because he got to meet him.
I met him. Yeah.
You met him?
Yeah.
You don't even know
I
him,
was
so
at like a concert and he was just walking by because he had an interview, like at like the Mohegan Sun. I just like saw him. There's a big crowd, and he saw I was like the youngest person there, and he just walked up to me and like shook my hand.
That is
What
so
up?
dope.
That's so sick.
That's kind of sick.
And then number 2 is The Green, which is like a Hawaiian reggae band. Because, you know, you gotta-
100% Hawaiian.
Not Hawaiian. No Hawaiian.
I am Hawaiian.
No, you're not.
I am, bro.
All
I
right,
was. That
keep
explains
going.
my red hair. Huh?
No,
Also, I cut my
how
hair.
to explain it.
It was getting too long. But I wore the hat because I want to look like Barry. Like, doing this.
Oh wait.
Alright.
Should I put on a hat like that?
It's too late, bro.
All right,
All right,
Baker,
sorry,
you're
T.
up.
Okay. Like so, top 3.
You can give 2, 3, 1, whatever you want.
Okay. Well, like me, like in no like order. YBN Cordae, Kanye.
Of
and then-
all time?
What?
YBN Cordae?
Yeah.
YBN Cordae of
Cordae
all
is
I just
time.
so
like
good.
out of anybody that I listen to the most. It's
Okay.
not like my all time. Like I think
Okay.
he's all time better than other
Fair enough.
people, but it's just like I listen to him the most right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
Any more?
Why? Oh, I don't know. I mean, like, well, like, kind of like, I don't know. Those are just
All
like
right, that's
the-
fine.
I
All
listen
right,
to the
Drew, you're up. You've been awfully quiet. Let's go.
Yeah.
My number 1 is Drake for sure. And then I got to shout out
Good
2
call.
country guys.
Oh my
We'll get into the
God.
country a little later.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that reaction is for. Pepler?
I feel you.
Barry likes some country, right?
Yeah.
Luke Bryan and Luke Combs, the Lukes. Those are my boys. Barry knows from those fall baseball practices.
That's right.
Joe.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Those are my boys. I mean, I've been listening to those guys all quarantine. And then Drake just dropping new bangers all the time. The new
Tuesday
Slide
Slide is
song.
Drew,
so
bust
bad.
that little Tuesday
See, that's
slide
so
right now.
aggressively.
So
Bust it out,
bad.
Drew.
I can't be doing that, man.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay,
No
okay,
peer
but
pressure.
Luke has the worst country music taste of all time. I was in the car with him once, and he put on a song called "My Truck," and the album was called "My Truck."
No, it's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger.
So you're talking about,
It is.
are you talking about Drive Your
I know
Truck?
the viewers are gonna know what song I'm talking about, but it's a banger.
My Truck.
Yeah,
Luke
my
Big
truck.
Dog, This is
No,
definitely
facts,
like
bro.
marshmallow.
Facts, bro. Facts.
You know.
All right, Barry, give us yours.
I got 2.
You got 2?
2 for definite. Actually, 3. 3. All right. So definitely Frank Ocean is number 1.
Ooh.
Good call.
Um,
Good call.
Solid.
John Bellion is my 2nd.
Solid. Solid.
And 3, I'm gonna have to go with Joke on this one. Kanye got me into Kanye, bro, and he's nice.
Hard to argue with that.
Everybody's hating on Kanye.
What I hating?
Banger.
Hated on Kanye.
Hating.
Who hated on Kanye?
Oh, you were just put out for Kanye, bro.
What's good?
Let's be honest.
What'd he say? Put out? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
All
Am
right,
I
moving
missing something
swiftly
here?
on. Joe Campos.
My top 3. Number 1, gotta agree with Drew, Drake, for sure.
My boy.
Number 2, can't believe none of you guys said it. Queen, like,
Yo, nice. Good call.
you know,
Good
the
movie.
movie made about him, inspirational. Gotta say.
Him?
Him?
The band?
Yeah, he said him. No.
And then 3rd, Juice WRLD. It's Juice.
Rip, bro.
I like that. I like that.
Solid 3. Solid 3.
All right, T, you're up.
Yeah, so I got two. I agree with Joe on Juice World.
I already know the next one.
And
Lil TJ.
wait, Chuck, let me hear your. What do you think?
I think you're gonna say Young Gravy.
No, what?
What?
Dude, you love Young Gravy.
Curry.
No, I don't. I haven't listened to Gravy in a while.
Denzel Curry.
Actually, my favorite band of all time is America.
Yeah, you love America.
If anyone knows who that is.
You know CCR?
Oh, CCR's up there also. Thank you. No, but like America's, just listen to their greatest hits album. It's fantastic. Horse with No Name, Ventura Highway is a banger. All that stuff.
All right, who hasn't gone yet? Kep?
Yeah.
We know who's at the top of this list.
My top three. Listen. At the top, it's got to be Bruce. All right, no question. I'm with the X on that one. No question.
Really?
Let's go. But no, listen, Chuck. Now listen. It wouldn't be
Slim
me
Shady
if I didn't have Eminem at second.
Let's go.
I wouldn't have Eminem at second. I wouldn't be myself. It wouldn't be me. And then at number 3, I got to put Juice WRLD. It's no question. It's no question.
All right, before I go, Joke, I know it's the top of your list, but share with the people.
All right, yep. Number 1, Kanye. Shout out to Mike Savon for putting me on to Kanye. I used to hate him. And then beginning of the school year, started listening to him. Now all I really listen to is Kanye. Number 2, the Beatles. Beatles are bangers. Like Memo said, you can listen to them any generation, no matter who you are. Their music's always going to be good. And then number 3, I'm going to go with Juice WRLD.
Solid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Juice WRLD's pretty popular. For me, I just got one. I'm surprised no one's brought it up so far, but Billy Joel produces bangers.
Yes, sir, Chuck. Good call.
Bangers.
That would be my number 3. Number 3.
All right, we got any more artists we want to discuss?
I think I'll mention Khalid.
Oh,
my God. What?
You guys not talking about that.
Also Denzel Curry, mad underrated.
I said that so many times. When
his Taboo album, oh my God, one of my favorite albums of all time. Just saying.
All right, before we get into the Q&A segment, we have one important topic to discuss. Our good friend Andrew Filippelli's morning daily hair routine.
Oh my God.
All right, so today's a hat day, so we're not gonna go through it. But I did bring a couple.
Take off the hat.
Oh my God.
It's a bad day.
You brought props.
I brought some products, Kepler.
Props.
So
products.
This is the Redken paste. This goes on after you shower. This goes on first.
This man talking about some paste. Oh my God.
All right.
Hey, keep going, bro.
Keep going.
And then we got the Wow hairspray.
Oh my God.
And that's
you know that when you still look that ugly.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Hey, well.
When did you go to your mom and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna pick up something from the store. Do you want anything?" And you said, "I want hair lotion and hairspray, or whatever."
Well, I have a good answer.
Wow hairspray.
I actually was with my barber Mike. Shout out Adam Broderick.
This man hate that.
Go to Adam Broderick. Dude, my mom pays $90 for a haircut to go there.
Listen. Y'all are all hating on him, but you got the best hair.
That's a question for another time.
True. That's not true.
That's not true. TJ, pull your hood down. Oh yeah.
I have a question. How many times? How often do you get a haircut?
3 weeks. Every 3 weeks.
Damn.
How much is each your haircut?
It's been a long time now. Wait, what'd you say?
How much does each haircut cost?
I don't know.
This is irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
I'm looking it up.
All that matters is the end product. All that matters is the end
Why am I
product.
getting hated on?
We're looking at quality.
You're good for it, Drew. You're good
Thank
for
you,
it.
Liam. Thank you, Charles.
Dude,
You get a haircut every 3 weeks.
Get longer or shorter than it is right now?
What
Never.
did you say?
I've never seen your hair get longer or shorter than it is.
He just said he gets a haircut every 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's why.
It grows probably a quarter of an inch and then it's gone.
No, it grows really fast, Jonathan.
All right. Any more comments on anyone's hair?
And no one wants to talk about their hair.
Yeah, no, we're good. All right, next we're gonna go into Q&A. Now we got a lot more questions than I anticipated, so thank you for sending in the questions. First off,
half of them were Maggie.
No, that's not true. We got so many.
Half of them are Maggie, Chuck.
There are 2 Maggie ones, bro.
There's 4.
There's 4.
One. There's three. There's
four. I literally see four.
We
right here.
deleted one. We deleted one.
Oh, interesting.
All right. To start off, we got a question from our good friend Chris Colucci. That's related to our good friend Luke Barrientos. Luke, you hear me? Barry. So Chris Colucci claims that you are a good rapper. Is that true? Can you actually rap?
I don't know where that came from. I've never rapped in my life. Like, I mean, like.
Give us a freestyle. Give us a freestyle.
Freestyle.
Give us a freestyle.
I just can't freestyle. Like I don't know where this came from.
Barry, let's go. Come on, bro.
Yo, Barry, off the top. Let's go.
Someone drop a beat.
There are 20 people watching.
Bro, you got to impress the incoming freshman class, bro.
Give me a beat.
Oh shit.
Barry,
No one's giving you a beat.
What?
What was that noise?
Let's see.
All right, we're moving on, Barry. You ain't a rapper.
No. Stop. Let go.
All right.
Barry, you have 30 seconds to drop some bars.
Scenes on Zoom, talking about our. I don't know.
Oh my god.
That was terrible.
Moving on. Next
I'm
question.
not a
Next
rapper.
question.
I can't do this. Like, I don't know how people do it so fast.
All right.
Like,
For
they just
some
come
of
up
you,
with rhymes and stuff.
Barry, shut up, bro. You're gone. All right. For some of you in the audience, you played in this year's. We got a house basketball year, and there was a controversial ending to the season due to the injury of Andrew Filippelli that stopped Team Gatos from winning the title. So our next question comes in from Matt Flavin saying, at full strength, who was the best team in house RBA this year? Memo, I'm going to go to you.
Team Bar.
Team Gatos.
I think, okay,
Chuck, let me say something.
Teach, what you got?
On paper, it's Team Boar by a long shot, right? But when you really get down into the nitty-gritty of the team,
you put up 7 points in the quarterfinals.
I got the ball 4 fucking times.
Also, so who you calling out? You calling out Owen Gator?
I ain't calling out anyone. But
Captain?
We had the most well-rounded, solid.
We beat Team Boar.
We were deep. It went down to our freshmen, even our freshmen.
Elton.
Yeah, Elton Koku. Shout out Elton.
Jimmy, Jalen.
Shout out Mike Savon, the commentary on Elton Koku. All right, anyone else got any thoughts on that? If not, we're gonna move on.
Team Board is the best team in house basketball.
I didn't play house basketball, but I can say Jelk is terrible at basketball.
Hand-eye coordination.
Hey man, I was an all-star. I got my shirt upstairs. I'll go grab it.
Grab it right now.
Work today. I bet. Give me a second.
All right. While we wait for Jelk, we're going to the next question that's aimed towards Liam Kepler. Solely Liam Kepler. And that it came from Declan McNamara. He says, why isn't Keps playing football next year?
Listen. It's just like I don't want to. I don't want to play football next year. They're gonna stick me on the offensive line. I don't want to play on the offensive line. They won't put me at linebacker. TJ, listen, bro. I'm not 220 pounds of hunk of burning love, baby.
That is true. That is true.
I don't have that, So it's like it's just not my thing. All right, and I got goals and other things that I want to do. So Declan, shove it.
All right.
Whoa.
Next question. Is Joke back?
Dude, I can't believe I made him go get his shirt.
Don't be Gary.
Where is he?
Everybody pretend to care. Like when he comes back with a shirt, just be like, "Yo, Joe."
That's such a cool shirt.
All right. Well, we're waiting for him. I thought he said he was back. Where is he?
He's going to get his jersey.
No, I know. But I thought he said he was back.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Let's move on.
Oh, wait, that question's actually for Joke, so we'll move on.
I mean, I can hear you guys. I still have my AirPods in.
Oh. All right, Joke. Answer this then.
Facts.
Oh, what a cool
RBA
shirt.
house.
All-star right there.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, no biggie. Number.
You look so
Wait,
small.
what number am I?
Oh my gosh.
7.
What number?
7.
9.
I wore 8 on my actual house jersey for Kobe.
Okay. Thank you.
Word.
Okay. First question coming from our good friend Maggie Rush. It also relates to Jack Djokovic. Why doesn't Jelk have a girl?
Ooh.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Question.
That's crazy.
You don't got
That's a
time.
great question.
Yeah, because I don't have time.
you gotta go to the mall with his mom, bro.
Ain't got
How
time.
can you?
All right.
That's a busy man.
He's a busy man.
Because he has to go to the mall on Friday night.
I got a lot of stuff going on during this quarantine.
Yeah,
you know
he's got a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, Jack did tell me that he always had time one time.
I never had time.
He always had it. That's so awkward.
All right.
Most likely to do something stupid that would get him killed.
Like,
all right, fair enough.
Agreed.
Hey, bruh.
Why do you have your camera like that?
Yeah.
It's like a middle-aged mom like trying to FaceTime.
All right, next one. Yeah, moving on. What is the worst place you can take a girl on a first date?
Bro, okay.
The mobile gas.
Yeah, mobile gas.
This is also coming from Maggie Rush.
Of course it's from Maggie, bro. Of course it's from Maggie. Listen.
Okay, what you got to say, bro?
Listen, I just want to preface this, okay, by saying I did not take a girl to the gas station, okay? We went to Red Rooster. We had lunch, okay, and I had nothing else. It was an audible, okay? I called an audible, all right? I had nothing else to do.
You took to a gas station.
And I
What are you
just got
doing?
off my shift.
Pep, you called an audible and you threw a pick six.
I said it before you did. You just stole my.
Okay, but listen. Now hear my point, okay? This is going to go down in history as called the gas station test, all right? The gas station test. You take a girl into the gas station, okay? And she can't be cool in the gas station, she ain't the one.
So she didn't pass the test.
That's just not true. Like, a first date, like, you can't take a girl to a gas station and expect her to, like, what, eat like a Slim Jim on, like, the side? Like, bro.
You gotta go to Applebee's. Right?
Science.
That's facts. Applebee's is the wave. You get affordable food while having chicken nuggets and milkshake. Who doesn't want that? All right?
Sure. Did you
Anyone
take
above the
every
age
single
of
one of your
12.
first dates there?
Whoa, what is
All right, let's
Barry,
not do
stop,
that.
bro.
Let's not do
Barry?
that.
Me and Maggie are
All right.
going to talk after this, bro. Let me.
Yeah, Cap?
Jake's been quiet.
You're under control, bro.
Diego has been quiet.
Don't man.
Dude, what'd you bring
I mean,
Maggie for
I'm
first
not gonna
date?
respond to that.
All right,
Yeah,
next
respond.
question. This is the great debate, all right? Who has better hair, Drew or Diego?
Diego.
Well, right now, definitely not Diego.
Diego's hair is
Blue by a mile.
It's not me either right now.
Yeah,
Here's
no.
No. Here's what happened. So, November
Oh,
20, right?
God.
Big competition around the world, especially in our grade. Who loses first, right? I'm not going to go into detail, but you know. So, they said to me,
I have a
Drew,
video of him saying I have better hair.
hey, can I finish the story? Mr. Sprayer. Okay, so me, Drew, Lance, and Trotter left, right? And Drew and I had a competition. Whoever loses has to admit that the other one has better hair. And I lost my self-control and I lost. So I had to send a video to Drew saying that he had better hair. But I
Anyone
actually
else
do
have any other opinions?
I
that's
I
third
think
moment
when
in
both
time.
are in their
In their
best
prime?
possible, I think Diego's is just so off the wall it makes it better.
What?
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you, Teach.
Drew, yours is too
Drew
perfect.
has a
It's like-
consistency.
it's like-
Diego can have good days, but he has bad days. Because we have that one photo where he looks like the bad guy from The
Syndrome.
Incredibles. In that case, his hair does not look good.
Syndrome.
Yeah, that is true.
Wait, I gotta find that.
So who is the winner right now? Did we come?
Okay, but also my hair looks better than Drew's on a lot of days, and I don't put like paste and
It's
wow.
all
fuzz.
El
It
Natural.
takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, but I still have better hair.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Cap.
All right, next
I don't
question. Cap, this one's another one directed towards you. Controversial.
Is it from
No,
Maggie?
it's not from Maggie. It's from Mike Savon. Mike Savon. All right. He says, "Why is Cap such a beta?" What is your response?
Are there no details?
What do you mean?
Michael Zvon, bro. Let me tell you something about Michael Zvon right now. And I know at this point in the podcast, Mike and like two other people are like our core watchers right now, and they're watching. Okay, so Mike, I let me just let you know, bro. That's the photo. Mike, I love you, okay? But listen, you cannot call me a beta when you stay playing Fortnite with TJ and Owen, because I know TJ and Owen were playing Fortnite with you, and I know you guys are playing Fortnite right now. So don't be calling me a beta when I'm putting my work in, bro.
That's a pretty good answer. You can't argue with that.
Next question. Get out of here.
Warzone's trash, bro.
Oh my God, Barry, get out of here. Get off Brawlhalla, bro. Next question.
All right, next question. This one comes from our good friend Santi. He says, "How did such a good group of good-looking men be created, minus Jelk?"
It's a blessing and a curse.
That's funny.
That's what it is.
Blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know.
I feel like you can't. It's hard to respond to that kind of
Superior
question.
genetics.
I don't think, is that even a
Genetics.
question?
It's just a statement, I guess.
I like it. It's a good statement.
All right, next question. This one comes from Kate Bucci to the two hair masters. All right, Drew and Diego, what are your guilty pleasures, just in general? Could be like a TV show, a snack,
Country
something.
music.
Country music. Okay.
Dude, that's my Luke. The Lukes are my dogs. I'm telling you. I recommend both of them.
Diego's
No.
got a guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. I will
Appropriate.
keep this.
Yeah, keep it appropriate.
Okay, so if you're a real homie, you've seen Gravity Falls. So I watch that on Disney Plus on my own all the time.
Ooh, that's not a
That's
guilty
not.
pleasure. That's a good
just
show.
good. Like,
Yeah, that's
not
just a
good.
vibe. Like
Show's
that's a
just
good show.
Then never mind. Also,
enough.
another one. I
You
don't
can't
know
see
what
Jeff.
Joe's doing.
Oh yeah,
Who's that?
I was gonna do that earlier.
Also, for both Drew and I, we're both hooked on Niall Horan's new album.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Crazy. So good.
Pretty good.
All right. This next question comes in from Tasha Riek. She said, "What are all you guys' go-to snack during quarantine?"
Ooh.
Go-to
Muffin.
snacks.
Goldfish.
I think Oreos.
Oreos. Diego,
Yeah.
what about you?
Okay.
Me? Extra cheesy goldfish.
Mm.
Ew, gross.
Who just
Yeah,
said
what about
come
gross?
you?
on, dog. Smart food.
Oh,
That's a good call. Good call.
Clementines, you know I gotta get my citrus in. No, but seriously, clementines.
Oh my god.
It's a good call, man.
And
It's a good
grapes.
call.
Grapes.
Bro, it tastes like citrus.
Great.
Can I ask the group a question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
All right, boys. When do we think we're going back to school?
We're not.
Never.
We're
Yeah.
not.
I don't like our chances right now.
Like September or like?
Oh.
Because
No.
certain people in Richfield can't stay inside.
Well, Drew,
That's facts.
Boston University
Little
already
can't stay
canceled
inside. Stay inside. All women. Stay inside. It's always the girls. It's always the girls. I always see some girls dancing around the parking lot or something. Stay inside. All right? Stay
Why do they
inside.
have to go to that field? They still go to that field. I don't know where that is.
That's true.
Facts.
Why do you go there?
Like I don't understand. I don't understand. You don't need to see your friends. You don't need to see people. We're all doing the same thing. All right, so stay inside. All right.
All right. Good PSA, Barry.
Just because you're like self quarantining 6 feet away. Okay, stop. Like you can stop. All right. Thank you.
Good PSA,
Please
Barry.
don't post it on social media. All right. Like save us the time of being mad. All right. I don't care.
Plus, we don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now.
Okay. Oh, Barry's frozen. He's just chilling there.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to see you guys right now.
Jack.
Jack, it's
So
Also-
boring, dude.
oh my god.
Also, Callie, I don't know why you're going to Dunkin' every day, bro. Like, you don't have to.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kev, we
expose it, yes.
You don't have to go to Dunkin'.
Barry comes back. This is it.
Dunkin' is not essential.
Any more thoughts before we wrap this up for the day?
But hold on, I never got to say my snack.
Oh, shoot. Go, Kev.
Me neither.
I mean, am I allowed to say Baker? Fuck.
Oh my God!
What?
Now.
Wait, we
Chuck,
missed
edit
half
that
the
out.
questions
Chuck,
on
edit
here.
that out.
Nah, I'm leaving
Take
that
that
in.
out.
I'm leaving that in.
I got a
We
question.
missed half the questions on here.
Kepler, what is it like working at the gas station during a global pandemic?
Oh, it's actually
Good
really
question.
interesting. It actually is interesting. Well, we got like a big piece of like plastic, and we're
Mhm.
like hanging it in front of the counter, so it's like a barrier.
Yeah.
And I have like people come in and they won't let me scan their groceries for them because they think that I have corona. I also
good
have
judgment.
Just to
Yeah.
clarify, which gas station is this?
the mobile. This is the
The
mobile.
mobile.
The same.
Listen.
Oh, we can't name drop, bro.
We can't name people, Jack.
Oh, that's so bad.
Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out.
I will.
Hold up. It was an audible. Okay, I called it audible. It didn't go the way I wanted it to. Okay,
Not at all.
it's in the past. It's in the past. All right. Moving on. It's interesting. Okay, it's interesting. It's interesting to see how people have changed from the court after the course of these events. I think it's interesting because I have a certain like group of regulars, and they're all like
Go-to.
they're like old ass dudes. Okay, and half of them thinks it's a hoax, and half of them are like scared to death about it. So it's just cool to see everyone's opinions. That's all I'll say.
Cool.
Cool, Liam.
Thank you.
Anyone else got any thoughts on this in general?
Maggie needs to
Listen,
stop asking so many
what?
damn questions.
Talking that ish.
I miss the
Talking that
homies.
ish. You missed the homies, Teach?
I do. I miss them dearly.
I miss the homies too.
Wait, we missed what is wrong with Jelk's head.
Oh, shoot, we did. I was supposed to go back to that. All right. Asked by Carter Strope. He said, what is wrong with Jelk's head? Jelk, you got a response to that for Carter
Oh,
Strope.
I have another question for Jelk.
Carter
from
Strope. Chuck. You know what? All right, Carter.
All right, move on. TJ, what was your question from Emmett? I forgot to write
Oh
it
yeah,
down.
Emmett told me to ask Jelk why he's waiting for marriage.
It is a choice.
Oh, buddy is so funny.
Oh, funny.
Oh,
What leg?
So do you have a response?
All right,
Poor
next question.
leg.
Next question.
all right.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
leg. God damn.
We have
Next
one
question.
from Juwan Lee regarding the charity soccer game. Now, Diego was supposed to be the captain this year,
I was.
but
Sucks.
nah. So, Diego, what are your thoughts on that? You disappointed?
I'm very disappointed because I was also gonna go up against Faith, which would have been fun, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. And Baker and I could have been on the same team for the
Move it
first
back,
time.
Chuck.
I
Like,
mean,
why
me
can't
and
you move
Joe,
it back?
I will.
Oh, okay.
Have 2 next year.
Boy, Barry.
Yeah, that's what I was
Good
thinking.
Is it gonna be over the summer? Or like
It depends. It all depends on when everything
Depends on
gets.
the Rona.
Yeah.
Nah, this thing is gonna end. Like, I'm gonna call it. It's gonna end in 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
Where'd you get that number from?
Don't-
5 weeks.
That's the
Don't
dumbest
listen to
thing
Barry.
ever.
Anybody
Barry,
who
Barry,
actually
5
listens to this podcast, don't take anything Barry says seriously.
They call him
I'm
Dr.
getting
Fauci.
loose
Quote me on that. Quote me on that. 5 weeks.
Okay, quote him on that. Quote him on that.
talking about.
Write that down.
What a memo.
Oh, you got a picture of that? Like the group chat.
Ah, the group chat.
I would also like to say that the very first name to this group chat was Drew over Fairfield Run. And shout out Cape Fuji, bro.
Oh,
Not Fairfield run.
Wait, one more thing. The boys have never all been in the same place at the same time.
Really?
that's true. Yeah. Yes,
No,
it is.
we've never
Is that
had.
true?
What about Super Bowl?
What about the Super
Cap, we
Bowl?
once had 8 people and Cap had wrestling.
No, we had 9.
Or
Yeah,
we once
everybody
had
bucked
9
What
out.
about
people
the
and Cap
Super
had
Bowl?
wrestling.
No. Cap, enough with the profanity, bro.
What about the
Wait,
Super Bowl?
who was missing the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No,
Nobody.
we were all there.
Super Bowl. I was
Yeah,
there.
we were all there.
I thought someone was missing. I thought
No,
were all
we
there?
were all there for the Super
We were
Bowl.
all there.
I was there.
Wait, no. Memo was there.
I was there.
Was
Diego, were
Barry
you there?
Yeah.
Remember he
Okay,
was
yeah,
dancing?
everyone was there. TJ, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Was
Yeah,
Barry
that was
there?
on me.
yeah,
That was on me.
Tej.
Drew was at your house. How can you not know that?
Yeah,
I didn't
Miss
know- I
Philadelphia was
didn't-
there too.
Oh, Tej.
It's not me.
All right, before we wrap things up, anyone got any specific topics they want to talk about it for a little bit. If not, I think we're gonna end it here.
Wait, when's episode 2?
That depends if there is an episode.
Yeah,
two.
I don't know.
Well, based on your reaction to this video, that will determine whether or not there'll be an episode 2.
Leave
We
a
gotta
like.
we gotta work around TJ's
Leave
listing.
it like, leave it like.
Fuck you.
Comment, subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. You gotta get
There's
the
my
video.
dad. Wait, Dad, we're about to end it. I'm gonna need you to end it.
Say something
Hey, cut this part out. Cut this part out.
I'm taking Daisy out for a walk. Hello,
Chuck.
boy.
All right, let's go.
All right, I think we're gonna end it
The
here.
video.
I'm gonna end the recording now.